MMA fighter Bob Sapp, known for his intimidating presence, was once a feared freak fighter. However, by 2018, he had suffered 14 consecutive losses, erasing his earlier reputation. Mike Tyson refused to fight him due to his fear. In this episode, watch Sapp's stunning knockout victories and remember his past dominance before his losing streak. Bob Sapp vs Ernesto Hoost. The Bob Sapp vs Ernesto Hoost fight was highly anticipated, with Hoost aiming to win the Grand Prix title again and Sapp seen as the underdog. Sapp utilized his size to pressure Hoost and landed powerful leg kicks, while Hoost fought back with powerful elbows. The fight turned into a brutal slugfest, with both fighters landing devastating blows to each other. Sapp secured 2 knockdowns and finished Hoost off with an unexpected knockout blow. Some questioned if the victory was a fluke, but Hoost called for a rematch to redeem himself. The defeat was a bitter pill for Hoost to swallow. The highly anticipated rematch between Bob Sapp and Ernesto Hoost was a fierce battle, with Sapp utilizing similar tactics to their first fight. However, Hoost found an opening and put the giant down with precision body shots. Sapp managed to rise to his feet and endure Hoost's relentless attacks, but then landed a huge double punch, knocking out Hoost. Hoost almost made a comeback, but Sapp's strength was too much for him. Sapp pinned Hoost against the ropes and delivered brutal kicks, emerging victorious once again. This match was a testament to Sapp's resilience and skill as a fighter. Bob Sapp vs Mike Tyson. Bob Sapp's match against Kimo Leopoldo, a renowned fighter with a formidable record, was highly anticipated. Sapp's reputation for delivering knockout blows had even struck fear into the likes of Mike Tyson. The match began with Sapp dominating, unleashing a powerful knee strike. However, Kimo delivered a stunning left side kick, momentarily taking Sapp by surprise. Kimo stumbled in the confusion, and Sapp managed to survive the round. Kimo mistakenly thought he had won, but the referee corrected him. In the second round, Sapp came out with fierce dominance, knocking Kimo down with a sheer force before delivering a series of punches that led to Kimo's defeat. Following the victory, Sapp challenged Mike Tyson to a fight, even going as far as to threaten to knock him out. Tyson responded by telling Sapp to sign a boxing contract. Despite being offered a large sum of money for a fight against Sapp, Tyson ultimately refused, reportedly out of fear of Sapp's immense power. Bob Sapp vs Akebono. In 2003, Bob Sapp faced off against Akebono Taro in the Battle of Titans that left audiences on the edge of their seats. Both fighters weighed in at over 400 pounds, making it clear that this fight was not going to be decided by the judges. Sapp, who was used to being the intimidating force in the ring, found himself on the back foot for the first time in his career as he backed away from his massive opponent. However, despite this change in tactics, Sapp managed to knock out the giant with a mighty right hook, sending Bono crashing to the canvas. It was a display of raw power and strength that cemented Sapp's reputation as one of the most fearsome fighters of his time. Winning the Grand Prix. Bob Sapp's participation in the K1 Grand Prix in June 2005 was a defining moment in his career. His first bout against Yoshihiro Nakao proved to be a challenging affair, but Sapp adapted his technique, showing remarkable stamina to claim victory on point. Moving on to the next fight, Sapp faced off against Taraki Hori, who proved to be a tough opponent. Despite his initial dominance, Sapp had to weather Hori's counterattacks before striking back in the second round, finishing him off with a knockout. In the final fight, Sapp's mettle was put to the test again. In the end, he emerged victorious, clinching the K1 Grand Prix title and securing his legacy as one of the sport's greats. After his K1 Grand Prix win, Bob Sapp shifted his focus from being a fighter to being a showman for financial gain. He realized it was far more lucrative to give up early in fights rather than fight through to the end. Unfortunately, this led to him becoming a clown-like figure, losing to almost everyone. So that brings us to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed watching it, and if you did, then please consider pressing the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Check out some of our other videos while you're at it, and we'll see you again next time.